Hey everybody, welcome to Habit Hack number 91. And I am Michelle with Half the National Average, and I am coming to you first with the frog in my throat, second with a major concern. So, okay, I don't know if any of you noticed, but I am in my play clothes. And when you're minimalizing your life, your play clothes are the same. So I have a different tank top on, but I have the same shirt as yesterday. And for some of you, I don't know if all of you, but I know my mom, right, you guys, she was like, as soon as you got home from school, because we were poor, so, you had school clothes and you had play clothes, and you got into your play clothes as soon as you got home. So when I go, I water, that's why I always have a plumeria in my hair. I go out and I water and I get in my play clothes, right? So you don't want to mess up your work clothes when you're out in the yard working. Here's my big concern. Today at work, I was mopping the middle of a store, and there was a little, there's a pathway through the store, and it was the only dry pathway. So this young girl with her, young, like 20, not like young as in 5 years old, 20. And I was like, oh, hold on, be careful. Don't step in the lava. Go around to where, and it's demarcated, like there's clear lines. I said, stay on the side, out of the lava. And she looks at me like, I'm like, lava. Remember when you were a kid and the carpet was lava and you couldn't get on it and you had to jump from like the couch to the chair to the table all the way around the room? Like lava. It's lava. And she's like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. Why is it? Because lava and a million other games like that are things that you have to do when you're not in front of a TV all the time. You have to create these creative games like carpet lava, right? How many people, please comment, please tell me if you played carpet lava, because I was horrified at this young girl who had no clue. What, 19, 20 years old, you should have played carpet lava. But you didn't play carpet lava if you sat in front of a TV or played games, like electronic games, your whole life. And I am concerned because creativity is not something you're born with. It's something that, well, you can enhance. Some people are just naturally more creative, but it's something that is developed through time, through thinking, through carpet lava. Come on, man. Okay, so today's habit hack, it's called Lucky Duck. And the reason why is because almost literally almost every single major discovery has had luck in it. A lot of times, they weren't even trying to figure that out. They weren't even trying to figure out the thing that they figured out. And so if we don't try, everybody's heard, well, I don't know if everybody's heard, I always say that everybody's heard, but maybe some of you haven't heard, but this is a pretty common saying, right? What would you do in your life if it was impossible for you to fail, right? And that's kind of like, oh, well, I don't know, because we fear, right? I told you guys about the limbic system within the first 10 habit hacks. Limby will stop you in your tracks, but a better analogy, I think, with the research and everything we know about the brain and everything we know about discovery and everything we know about creativity and everything we know about success, that it doesn't really, very rarely has to do with talent, to tell you the truth. I say, instead of what would you do if you couldn't fail, what would you do if the only way you could win is you just had to throw your card into the game? And odds were pretty damn good that you could win or not win. It does, failure or winning had nothing to do with how good you were. It just had to do with you had to be playing the game. Now, the reason why this is habit hack number 91, I know Louie and Jocelyn, it kind of goes with yesterday's habit hack, because yesterday's habit hack was all about, in the circle of our understanding, there is something outside of that circle that we don't know exists. And that is the thing that oftentimes either the invention that changes your life or the devastating thing that like crushes your life. But we don't know about it. And so you can't really let that thing scare you, because it's, there are ways, prospect theory and prediction and all of that kind of stuff if you really want to get deep into some of the research. But I wrote down some things for you guys. These are some of the things that were accidental. I mean, there's tons and tons and tons of them. Just look them up. Tons and tons of things. So we know the big ones, right? Like the Slinky and penicillin and Post-it notes. We all know that it was complete accident. People were trying to invent something else and they came up with these things. But did you know that potato chips were invented by a chef who was so pissed off at a patron that kept sending back his French fries saying, they're not crispy enough. They're not crispy enough. They're not crispy enough. He was like, damn it. And he cut potatoes really thin and he fried them, fricasseed them so they were crunchy hard. And it's like, here, now are they hard enough? And the guy loved them so much, he ordered another batch. And lo and behold, potato chips. Pacemaker, accident. Silly putty, well, that's a common one. Microwave ovens, accident. Febreze, accident. That's a funny accident, actually. Saccharin, accident. Fireworks, Scotch Guard, cornflakes, LSD was an accident. He accidentally licked his finger in at his first, whoa. Inkjet printers, accident. The guy put his iron on his regular pen and then a few minutes later, ink squirted out. And he's like, I mean, obviously you gotta be a smarty pants, not wasting your life just watching TV to come up with an inkjet when you put your iron on a pen. But come on, it's an accident. X-ray, accident. So my challenge to you is, what if the thing that you're thinking about, your 15-minute habit, is the thing that can change your life? I'll tell you another one which I really liked. This is Ruth Wakefield. So Ruth Wakefield is the one that, I mean, I'm sure other people have done it, but I always say that, right? It's not like the first time anybody's done it. It's the first time that is well known that somebody's done it. So Ruth Wakefield invented in her kitchen chocolate chip cookies, because she thought that if she didn't mix it into the mix, right? And she didn't have semi-dark chocolate, she had milk chocolate. And she said, well, if I sprinkle them on top, they'll melt into the cookies and they'll make them chocolate cookies. And then lo and behold, they didn't melt in the cookies and she had chocolate chip cookies. Well, she made a deal with the owner of Nestle. I mean, I don't know if she got a good deal or a bad deal. Seems like a bad deal, but he gave her $1 and the rights for the rights of her recipe, and she owned an inn. It was called the Toll House Inn. And so for the rights of her recipe, to print them on the back of all of the Nestle chocolate chips, and to take the name and call them Toll House cookies, and she got all of the Nestle chocolate she wanted for the rest of her life and $1. It just depends on how much you like chocolate, whether you think that's a really good deal or not. But accident. So my challenge to you for habit hack number 91, whatever you decide to do, number one, start it today, because you don't know what you don't know. Number two, don't think that talent really has, come on, let's look at what's out there. The most talented people very, very, very rarely are the ones that like make it the biggest, right? It's usually mediocre talent and luck. And third, what if you're sitting on the next thing that we need and you're just too damn lazy to do it? So that's my habit hack. Get to it. It's all the luck of the game. That's why habit hack number 91 is called Lucky Duck. Can you please be a lucky duck and join this project? Spend 15 minutes a day just doing something other than gaming or watching TV, and do something with your damn life. Okay, that was, I don't know why I was getting so agitated about that. What am I giving away today? Okay, so this is a teapot. Now, I do have to give you a fair warning, because it's, it's a fancy one. But it has like this funny smell. And I don't know if anybody knows how to clean out a funny smell teapot, but I was thinking it'd be really cute for a flower pot or something. I don't know. I wanted to repurpose it. So this is yours. If you join this project, tag somebody and let them know you started this project. And please, for the love of God, let me know if you ever played The Carpet is Lava. It really made me sad that these young kids aren't playing these games. All right, you guys have a great night, and I will talk to you hopefully tomorrow, if I'm lucky.